Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's Thursday. It's been a long week, and weather is continually changing, right? So there's a lot of things going into this summer. Coming up on Memorial Day weekend here within about a month. So summer plans are in play, and school's about to be out. So it's gonna be a lot of good times. So my name is Eric Croft with Command Your Legacy, former PT struggler, 50-pound weight loss success story, and cancer survivor. I've been talking to you, started a new series called Getting Back on Track. Started out with accountability. Finding an accountability partner, somebody that can be a success partner in order for you to get back on a track that you once were on, but yet have fallen off, maybe at no fault to yourself, or something that you just were not motivated to continue on, but you know that you need to be back on that track. So today I'm going to talk to you about making a plan. It's understand that it's not effective enough to tell yourself what you want to do. It's not a sustainable way of going forward and staying on track. It's not. It ends up not being real to you if you just tell yourself what you're going to do. At that point, it's just a dream and it's made up, and it's just a made up piece of your mind, and it's not real. It's not something obtainable. It's not something that you can touch and feel and actually have in front of you to push forward to where it's going to actually take place. So take exercise, for instance. You tell yourself, I want to get back into exercising. I need to get back into exercising again. And this in itself is not good enough just by telling yourself, hey, I want to get back into exercise again. So how realistic is that, just to tell yourself that you want to get back into exercise again? Just by saying this, you're not holding yourself to it at all. You're just putting it out there. And maybe you've told a success partner that you want to do that, but maybe you haven't. You're just telling yourself in your mind that you may get up in the mornings, get ready for the day, and you look yourself in the mirror and not like what you see, and you're just, I need to get back into exercise again. But yet you still don't do anything about it. It's not real enough for you to actually make it happen at that point, just by telling yourself. So with that, making a plan, taking that thought and process and dream and planning it out. By doing that, you actually create a success path to make it more real, make it more obtainable. Within that, by planning it out, you've got to be more specific than just saying, I need to get back into exercise again. Way more specific than that. You've got to tell yourself, I'm going to start on Monday. Maybe it's Saturday, maybe it's Friday, and you're telling yourself, I'm going to start on Monday. Maybe you're going to start on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever the day of the week it may be that feels good to you and feels right to you. You're going to start with a specific exercise program, whether it's going to consist of running, whether it's going to be a yoga routine, maybe you're going to have a cardio resistance routine, and you're going to have that training to start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever that may be. That's up to you. Whatever you feel would be best for you, right? So you also want to commit to X number of days. How many days are you going to do this program? You've already figured out you're going to do the type of program, so how long are you going to commit to this program? How many number of days? 21 days? 30 days? 60 days? 90 days? Put that out there. Write it down. And in the middle of that, in order to be successful with your exercise program, because exercise in itself is not going to get you fit, it'll get you fit, but at the same time, maybe you're trying to drop weight. So you've got to incorporate a nutrition plan, right? So plan out your nutrition plan along with your exercise program. And that way you get the most out of the program that you're looking to get into. If you need some nutrition ideas, go to commandyourlegacy.com and you'll find a plethora of nutrition recipes out there that you can utilize. And just put yourself into a place where you're going to follow a specific program, follow a specific nutrition plan. How many days a week are you going to commit to it, and how many days beyond that, how many weeks at a time? 21 days, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, be 30 days. How many days a week throughout those weeks are you going to commit to it? 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 6 days? I suggest you do a rest day in there somewhere. If you do 7 days, obviously do a rest day so you can help yourself recover. But be more specific when you're planning this stuff out. Otherwise, your rational mind is going to find ways it's going to have too many options, and you're not going to be stick to it. With too many options, you'll be in a state of paralysis and overwhelmed with what you're wanting to do, and you won't have a true goal and a true path in front of you. Sit down with an accountability partner, like I talked about in the first part of this series, and map out your course to your success with that success partner, accountability partner, because that is the person that's going to hold you to your plan and help you find a path that will be successful for you to obtain that plan, right? If it's a fitness if it's fitness related, find a program that fits you best. What works for you? What are you willing and able and capable of? Type of program are you willing to and able and capable of doing? Maybe you're not strong enough right now. Okay, find something that is not as intrusive and as high level or high intensity. First, start out with the yoga routine. And plan out the type of program, plan out the nutrition, prep your nutrition, so that way you don't veer off track during that time. If it's business related, if you're trying to grow a business, incorporate a business, become an entrepreneur, there are so many things that you need to plan out in order to obtain the success you want to obtain as an entrepreneur. You've got to figure out what it is that's going to create that success, whether it's training. It could be milestones that you want to hit throughout the progress of your business and obtaining your goals. It could be a funding aspect of it that you need to plan out. How are you going to obtain the funds, if it takes much at all, to start your business? There are things that you've got to put into place, and you can't just go willy-nilly, I'm just going to start a business and here we go. You've got to plan it out. You've got to start somewhere, find obtainable goals throughout the process, and figure out what your end goal is, right? Okay. Plan out your days within this as well. Don't just put a overall big plan. You've got to plan out each of one of your days. To create a timetable of specific tasks that you need to complete each day in order to get to that goal. Fitness related. What time are you working out? When are you prepping your meals? How many times a day are you going to eat those meals? You're going to prep your meals in order to eat those number of days. Whether it's 6 times a day, you're going to prep enough meals for yourself to be successful when you get to work. So that way you don't go down to the local fast food restaurant and pick up a quick burger to throw you off track. You've got things that you've got to obtain, you've got to complete throughout the day. So when are you going to fit in your workout program? Maybe you got to go get the kids. Okay, what time are you going to pick up the kids? Okay, you can fit your workout in at this time of the day. So be sure you hold yourself to that by putting it in the calendar and scheduling that out. If it's business related, you've got to plan out what time of days are you going to get yourself professional development, read a book to kind of educate yourself on a process in order to obtain a certain goal within your business building aspect. What days are you going to reach out to customers? What days are you going to call business partners? What time of the day are you going to do that? Schedule that piece out daily. In planning out your days, and then at the same time, it's all of that right there in itself is super important that you plan your days out, because you'll let life get in the way and things will get to a point to where you don't have control of your progress and your success. You've got to create a way to steer yourself in a direction that will help you hit your goals, right? And to help you get to the track you want to be on. Throughout the time, next point is throughout the time of planning out your days, take notes of what you've accomplished throughout each day. Did you do your workout? Yeah, I did my workout. How great do you feel? How better do you feel by doing your workout? Do you need to increase your weights? Maybe you're doing a resistance routine. Do you need to increase your weight? Do you need to increase your time, in your cardio routine? Do you need to increase your intensity during your cardio routine? Maybe you're running. Do you need to increase your mileage? Do you need to increase how fast you're going within the current mileage you're doing? Business related. Did you contact the number of business partners that you wanted to contact today? What took place in that conversation? Did you contact the lender that you wanted to contact in order to get your funding for your business, to start up your business, or to start a new product or a service? What is it that you're obtaining? Write it down. Take notes. These can be any type of note, whether it's mental or written. And written preferred, so that way you have something to look back on, because if you're like me, I tend to forget way too much. So I've got to write things down. And then, of course, I forget where I wrote my stuff down at, and then I'm back at square one. But at the same time, write things down. With that too, review your plan. The last tip in this is to review your plan daily and or weekly. Look at your progress. What did you obtain? Where do you stand? What is it that actually you created and you wrote down in your notes, in your mentality or your mental notes, that helped you gain success? What wins did you have? What losses did you have? Do you need to look at your losses and see how you need to tweak things to make it fit a little bit better? Review that part to see what actually was successful. Learn from it. Educate yourself on it and create a new plan based off those losses to find a new direction with it, to see if it's going to be something that will be better for you going forward. Write down what worked, what didn't work. Fix the gaps and restructure that plan according to that. So there you go. Making a plan. Write it down. Plan it out. Plan out your days. What is it you're going to do? You need to obtain your goals. Talk to your accountability partner and have them help you plan it out as well. Pick your program if it's fitness related. What is it? What are the things that you've got to put in place in order to build your business? Education wise, financial wise, partner wise. Do you need partners? What are those partners doing in order to help you gain your goals? Put yourself into a position to win. And planning it out is going to be one of the more important things that you'll have to do in order to get back on track. Because if you don't create a plan, create a path, and create a course towards your ability to get back on that track, you're going to end up spinning your wheels. I promise you. So I hope this was of very great value for you today. Please share this if somebody's looking to get back on track. Look at my last video of accountability partner and how that can help you, success partner, and how you can incorporate that accountability partner into this piece of this getting back on track of making a plan. Share it with somebody that could hear this today. I look forward to talking to you again real soon, so take care.